Growing up, I always wanted to do so many things.
I wanted to be a vet.
I wanted to be an actor.
I wanted to be a celebrity by any means necessary.
This is Spike Drop Vegas Heist.
I'm only here for a 2B. I don't really care about any other place.
Can't even comprehend what is going on, but I like it.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the Vegas Heist here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the HyperX Arena. I got some pretty talented people. I've been in the arena casting Valorant for a while, and I must tell you, these cats right here, they don't play around. We got headshots galore coming to you, but before we get to that, if you're just joining us, we got 18 teams locked into the HyperX Arena right now, ready to put in work. It is day one of our 3-day event. I got some special guests here with me. We got Team QOR ready to get into the game. Shout out to you guys. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to the people that may not know you?
Yeah, I'm QOR Watson. I'm a content creator for QOR, and yeah, I'm just being an analyst this weekend. Not playing, just going to be observing and commentating.
I'm actually kind of upset about that because when I watched your games in previous, you're super nasty and you absolutely run it down mid.
I love playing Valorant, but I'm at the point where I'm just like kind of like over. I want to get into casting and analyst like as much as I can.
I'm Sue Berries, or Angie, and I am the assistant general manager to our owners and also the team manager.
Okay, coach.
Or coach.
We love the introduction.
And I'm Bae Sayin. I'm the media and entertainment manager for QOR, and also taking all the best photos this week.
True. Well, we got a lot of photos being taken this weekend, but we'll see how yours stack up. You guys want to tell us a little bit about QOR and how you got involved with them?
I got involved a little over a year ago. I found out about QOR from like my friends and competing every month here at the HyperX, and then I was just like, one day I was like, I want to join, and then just talking back and forth and
slide in the DMs. That's what the Inferno guys said.
Next thing you know, I was signed, and ever since then I've been with QOR. I'm gonna be with QOR for a while, hopefully, and yeah.
Awesome.
I was there from the very beginning. They needed someone to help them with socials, Discord, everything.
Picking up boxes, whatever they need, huh?
Jack of all trades.
I could tell.
He does everything.
And then I started back in, it was May?
I think so.
Around May. Started helping out with the socials, coming up with content and ideas, trying to organize everything, take us to that next level of esports, because QOR, we're that team to be. You want to be a fan of.
Yeah, you guys are the previous winners of our last Spike Drop, so big shout out to you guys for that. I love those glasses, man. You could see out of those? Those are next level.
It's hard to see.
Okay, that's the actual question.
But they're actually so cool.
Yeah, I saw you guys out at the VCT event, I believe. You guys have fun at that?
Oh,
It was
yeah.
a good time. Had to be, right?
We did a TikTok where we had a lot of people put on the glasses.
Yeah, I saw that. You had all the cosplayers do it, huh?
We honestly need you to put them on.
Yeah,
we need to get a screenshot.
Yeah, we can rock that, man.
Here, let's get a screenshot of you wearing them, and then we'll make sure to clip
Here,
this
pull me
later.
in. The game's starting here.
Yeah, it looked great too.
You know what? They look so good on your face, man.
Yeah.
They match you.
I can see through these. I'm not even gonna lie. Maybe it's like the placement of my eye or what.
You kind of look like a detective.
That's what I feel like.
Perfect for the heist.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Las Vegas Heist here.
I like that.
Oh, we'll have to
Our match is starting.
We'll have to get into the thick of it here. Looking off the rip though, how do you feel about the lineup as we get this thing started?
You look at the other side of QOR, they are the previous winners. Going into now, it's a whole different team.
And then obviously we have to talk about Zeldris, right? Would you say it's a last minute pickup or have they been playing together?
I know they've been screaming recently, trying to get a trial in, trying to see if Zeldris is the new fit, but we'll see this weekend how he fits in.
It's hard not to say that he's not going to fit in like a puzzle piece the way that he frags, man. I'm going to be honest. Sint, a great map. I've seen you guys run it down on this map. Real quick, got to give a huge shout out to the A-Team, man. One of my favorite teams to watch in the arena. So on the other side, we got Purpose Gaming. We don't have the Purpose Gaming desk. We should probably go 2-2 maybe, but I always play the side of who we don't got here. So I am a big fan of Zeldris though, as we're getting this thing started.
Oh, my tag is Shady Val, so Shady with 2 Y's, and then Val on Twitter. Yeah, the team tag is PG, but the ad on Twitter as well. It's gonna be Purpose Gaming. Yep. With 2 S's.
Yep. Purpose Gaming's.
I was about to say mine is Jordan Valorant on Twitter, and then in game, of course, is PG Jordan. So.
Yeah. And I'm coach, so I'm PG Purpose, and kind of founded this whole thing. I started this whole thing. So Twitter, there's already mentioned all that good stuff.
My Twitter is Yakult Val.
and the Val is all capitalized?
Well, we actually just started Purpose Gaming earlier this year, and we've been looking for a roster to be able to play LANs and tournaments and stuff. And so this roster was formed for that reason, and then we saw this LAN coming up, so that's what we did.
T-Dog trying to put in the work. 3v3 situation. Nerve. Oh, gets it out a little late. 1v2 and QOR. Yeah, Purpose Gaming just a little too slow on the flashes up lane, it felt like. And able to leak in. Yeah, good info. Fringy shots pretty good for Purpose on the intro.
Ziff just popping. Oh.
Yo, 6 kills already in round 2. Ziff holding this tight, but gets one. And the crowd spam comes out right as the Killjoy ult goes off. Zeldris, and then some shots down mid, and Zeldris starting to heat up. That's 2, that's 3, and T-Dog's gonna go ahead and steal his 4.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Zeldris ended with 20 plus in the game. I can see it.
I'm agreeing.
QOR looks absolutely fantastic. If you look at how they're rotating and playing off their retail, but unfortunately QOR is too locked in, and this round's gonna go ahead and be over. It's gonna be a 13-1.
You go ahead and call this one, Watson. T-Dog.
Shout out
Light
to QOR.
work.
Called it 13-1 going
13-1.
into the 10-1.
I told you guys.
I mean, you know, when you see that 12-1 come up and you see the way it was clutched with just a pixel of HP, you got to think the 13-1 is coming out. Huge shout out to QOR Gaming and having Watson. Make sure you guys stick around for tomorrow to see Watson on the analyst desk, because I know you like that casting that you just heard. I sure did.
They're top 20. QOR's top 20 in the nation. So it's like when you go against a team like that on Ascent and they're getting defense, it's, you know, it's gonna be rough going in, and when they don't use the wall as much as they should, I think they should have fought for mid more, and maybe that breach stun Viper wall combo. I mean, you saw Snarly, Zeldris, people on satchels, people that don't have satchels like KO, they can't really get away. So if you breach stun, maybe, you know, use that jet dash to your ability to go more mid, I think they would have won a lot more fights. I think, you know, it's easy to say that in hindsight when you're watching both POVs. You know, when you're watching from their side, you know, their IGL probably did the best they can right here.
Did we think we were going to see a 13-1? Probably not. I feel like QOR is one of those teams that you have to imagine is going to be top 4, like we talked about. There's some more high-level tier players on teams that are here to kind of set them up. But what do you think is going to be a speed bump for them? What do you think might shake them up a little bit?
I mean, they are playing with a completely new team. So, I mean, there's definitely that. I mean, but, you know, if you look at, like, the duos, you know, T-Dog and Nerve, they've been together forever. I mean, QOR, Gnarly's been there working with them for a while now. Ziff is the new addition, so is Zeldris, so we'll see how that fits in. But right now, they look great. Ziff looked like he was perfect on the team. I mean, I know Zeldris is hungry. He was telling me before, so I'm pretty sure once he eats, he'll heat up.
Yeah, I mean, he looked hungry for the kills in that game. But like you said, they got a strong core, and they only added to it with Zeldris and other top players. I feel like we have such a wide range of, you know, you could definitely call them pro because how their shots are looking, but I would call the majority of this AM, you know, it's kind of pro AM.
Yeah.
So this is your time. So QOR drops a 13-1. Is that going to be their best of the week, or are they dropping a 13-0?
Just a warm up.
Literally, we might see a 13-0 from them.
This is their first game in an official like LAN together so far as this 5, so I think you'll see them get even better. I think this is just like the early. I mean,
literally, you go from having a bye, waiting, seeing everybody pop off, getting hyped. Sometimes, you know, the ice, you know, can kind of get to you. You might feel like you're getting iced out, but then you come out and drop a 13-1. You got to be feeling great going into that one. What do you think is in their future? Do you think it's just shut down city, huh?
I think this is just a good omen for us, and it's a good expectation of what's to come for this weekend.
Agreed.
Yeah, and I agree. I think it's back-to-back. It's time. That's what I'm thinking.
Hey, I'm not gonna argue with you because 13-1, I'm knifed in the back in that game, I think.
Just went up against QOR, which they're a solid team, and for a new team like us, it was like hard to compete against. So, yeah, they kind of steamrolled us. Not gonna lie.
So they were all over the place. Yeah. QOR has gone through a couple of roster changes that I've been seeing on Twitter. So, this for me, for them, is more of like a chemistry thing. Just trying to see where they're at and build more chemistry around the new players that they picked up over the couple of months.
The biggest thing that I've been preaching to these guys is just the fundamentals and the team chemistry. Like I said, we're a new team, so we formed about like a month ago where we were seriously practicing. So a lot of those fundamentals aren't there, and we just need to clean that up. Just the things, little things like making sure we're playing any flash, making sure we're understanding where the utilities go in, our retakes, post plants, like all those things are shaky right now, and that's what I'm trying to get the guys to focus on in the next upcoming matches.
Because I think we were like a big underdog coming into it. So, I mean, one, it'd be like a nice proving ground just individually, but I think as a team, like it proved that like we do know more fundamentally than like we think, and I think it's just more, if we play with confidence, I think we can go a long way. But I think if we kind of just start playing scary, it becomes that iffy game of where we start getting caught up.
For me, it would kind of show that I still got it. You know, I've been through a lot of teams since beta, so the last 3 years. So for me, if I won it, it would show that I still got it, and it would prove a lot of people wrong in the amateur scene for sure.
We're going to be a name that shows up a lot, so be on the lookout for us. This is our first LAN experience, so what you see is just the beginning. It's not the end. So we're excited for the future of Purpose Gaming and the future of these guys too. I mean, our whole point at Purpose Gaming is to just like build up creators, players, and the community. And part of that is we have a really young roster, and we're going to be building these guys up to be better players. And you'll see them go long ways in the future, man. Really long ways. I'm excited.